We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for pulling up and clicking the play button. Hopefully you hit that like button as well, for that is the only price of admission for our live stream. Shout out to everybody. I have not been live in 3 weeks. I've been slacking on my camping a little bit, slacking on my videos. Why? Because I am kind of sort of fucked up with this country right now, in this world right now. I don't like the direction that we're headed in. And a lot of the content that I put out is pretty polarizing, and I am not heartless. I actually think about this stuff. After I do the videos, I go upstairs and I'm trying to chill with my family and everything. And I'm still thinking about what's going on in the world. Now, can I just cut my heart off and just do content and not give a damn about this country or where this world is headed? Yeah, I could. Am I prayed up? Can I handle it? Absolutely, in both of those accounts. But at the end of the day, man, I'm not a robot. And it's unfortunate that we are being taken over by robots. It's like watching an episode of was that Black Mirror. That's what it's like, watching an episode of Black Mirror, and I don't like it. I don't like what we've become. I don't like what we're becoming. I don't like how we're going at each other's necks. I don't like racism and how we're just using it, watering it down for our own purposes, agendas, and propaganda. I don't like that. And I speak up about it on every single platform I'm on. And doing content nowadays is not fun. What's going on? Hadassah inspires us. Shout out to her. Make sure y'all go and follow her YouTube channel. Um, what's going on, Louis B. Fishing? Thank you so much for pulling up, big dog. Who else is up in here? Up in here. Who else? We got Uncle Shug is up in the building. What's up, Shug Shane? I'm Sugar Shane. Who else we got up in here? Sister T2242. Sounds like a football play. And WTF for real. What's going on, big dog? What's going on, big dog, man? Much love to you, man. Do me a favor, guys. Make sure y'all continue to keep each other in prayer. Keep each other in prayer, man. That's what's most important. Keep each other in prayer. Just know that there's a bunch of good people out here. No matter what social media tell you, no matter what mainstream media tell you, no matter what your own, I don't know, bro. Just understand that there's a lot of good people here. Hold on one second, my mother-in-law. Hey, Miss Peaches, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm about to go put some oil in my
Miss Peaches, why are you doing anything? Why are you going to do anything in your with your truck? What's the point?
don't I need some oil?
No, you don't. You're fine. I talked to you about this already. But I'm live right now and I love you. I'm gonna call you back in a little bit. You don't have to go get no oil. Love you. All right. I'm sorry. That's my mother-in-law. Um, yeah, much love to her, man. Much love to Miss Peaches. Yeah, shout out to all of you guys, man. I missed y'all. Just gonna keep it a buck. I missed y'all. I've been dealing with a lot lately. Um, and to God be the glory. I'm able to deal with things because the other side of not dealing with things is being up out of here. And I'm not ready to be up out of here. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I'm not ready to be up out of here. All right. I showed my commercial. I haven't showed my course commercial in a while because for one, I'm about to turn that into something else. The course itself is definitely beneficial. But the people that the course attracts is far more beneficial than the course itself. As a matter of fact, they're far more beneficial than me as the coach. Um, sh- Hold on, what in the world, big dog? Nick P. Nick P up in the building. Hey, brother, I need to order. I need to order some more sweatsuits, man. The emotionless joint gets a lot of love. The emotionless joint gets a lot of love, and I need for my stuff to look like the emotionless line for real. Shout out to Nick P, man. I really appreciate you, man. Also, I need to order some Welfare Boy sweatsuits for my brother as well. So I will be sending a text in later, or I'll just go to the website and I'll just take care of it there. But thank you so much for everything, man. I really appreciate Nick P. Um, Long backstory to that gentleman, but I'm not going to tell it today. Why? Because I haven't been live with you all for a while, and I want to talk to y'all. Some of y'all are going to be pissed off at me after this live stream, and some of y'all are going to love me even more. Louis B. Fishing, much love to your big dog. We've been all right, man. We've been all right. I miss y'all too. To keep it a buck, I miss y'all too. But my family has been all right, and I pray that you and your family have been well too. All right, we got a lot to discuss today. A lot, a lot. Shout out to Detroit. We got Detroit. Y'all let me know what state y'all are watching me in, or what country y'all are watching me in. All right, let me know, man. Let me know. Your volume is low. I don't know what this is a StreamYard thing. This is a StreamYard thing. StreamYard, my volume is all the way up actually. So I'm gonna ask y'all just with your thumbs up. Could you let me know? Shout out to Missouri. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Chi-Town. Shout out to Cali. Much love to all of you guys. Shout out to everybody all over Alabama, the heart of Dixie. The heart of Dixie. Shout out to the heart of Dixie. Let me know with your thumbs up, or shout out to Indianapolis. I'm about to turn my volume up just a little bit, and y'all let me know if this is good. All right, because I'm speaking directly into my microphone. All of my let me see. Everything looks good on this side, but I'm gonna turn it up anyway. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Shout out to Indiana. Shout out to Venezuela. Shout out to Bronx, New York. Yeah, shout out to the high desert. Shout out to Texas. Much love to Texas and Georgia. Much love to you guys. Make sure y'all do me a favor and hit the like button if you have not already. If you didn't hit the like button already, then you bullshitting. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. If you just sitting around and you just waiting for me to say something and you're like, okay, yeah, you haven't deserved or earned my like yet, then that's cool too. But I want you to hit the like button to boost the algorithm. Shout out to Minneapolis, aka Murderapolis. Why do y'all call that? Call it that walk wag. Shout out to Connecticut. Yeah, my volume is good. My volume good now. Thank you, Hadassah. Thank you, Hadassah. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, it has been a hot minute, and we're going to talk about some good things, man. Y'all saw the thumbnail. We're definitely going to talk about Scott Jennings and how they are starting to hate that brother on CNN. Why? Because he has too much common sense. He has way too much common sense. Shout out to my girl Courtney. Much love to Courtney, man. Much love to Courtney. Courtney is amazing. Courtney been rocking with me for a long time, and I do not take that light. I don't take that lightly at all. I really appreciate you, Courtney. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you to everybody who has been with me for a long time. I really appreciate you. She's a new member. It showed up twice. I don't know why it showed. Maybe it showed up. It showed up on the phone one, and it showed up on the landscape one. So that's why it showed up twice. All right. Let me see. Let me see. Louis B. Fishing, MAGA Girl 179. Yeah. All right. Let's go in and jump into the content at hand. But before we do, I just want to point this out. Um, Anton Daniels. There's been reports around the internet that people are trying to take down Anton Daniels for the information that came out during his beef with Corey Holcomb. Let me tell y'all something, man. That dude ain't doing nothing to nobody but killing them in the algorithm. That's all. And if anybody is targeting that brother, is because they hate that man. They just hating on that man's success. Yeah. Does he seem cocky? Does he seem arrogant? Does he seem like he know everything? And does he lead with his money and all that other stuff? Who knows? Who cares? But at the end of the day, a lot of you clowns who are out there going at him are going at him because you hate the fact that he is bullying the hell out of you in the algorithm. And that's 100% the truth. I actually checked out a couple of people's channels yesterday because of Anton Daniels. He did a video, and apparently a brother who helped put him on, a part of the whole Kevin Samuels clique. It was a whole bunch of people in the Kevin Samuels clique who started really blowing up on social media, especially YouTube, um, during or after Kevin Samuels passed, and some of them during Kevin Samuels living, and Anton Daniels was a part of that. And a lot of these cats out here, man, they're starting to really go in on each other because they see an opportunity to take over the market. Let me tell you something, man. You will never get ahead by hating on anybody. Just letting you know that. You would never get ahead. You'll get ahead by outworking somebody, but definitely not by hating on anybody. So y'all need to calm that mess down for real. Also, there's one youngin that actually want to fight Anton Daniels because apparently he was on a live stream with Anton Daniels trying to get some information from him on how to blow up his YouTube channel and what direction he needs to take and all this other stuff. And shout out to the young brother, man. This young brother said that he was on YouTube looking for a father figure. He was on YouTube looking for a leader. He fell for Anton Daniels as far as, oh wow, he can be my leader. He's a good guy. I want to follow him. Everything he represents, I want to be about. He chased money, he chasing the bag. I want to chase a bag. He doing this, that, and the third. I want to do it. So he asked for information on how to do it. And Anton Daniels actually gave him some information on how to get it done, but he felt like Anton Daniels stunned on him more than anything, talking about how much money he made and other things that benefited Anton. And he felt like he didn't get what he wanted in that conversation. So now he's offering to fight Anton Daniels. Um, just shows how sensitive a lot of you grown men are. A man offered to fight me last week. Yeah, all because of my conservative views. And he just so happened to be from the same hood I'm from. Well, he's not from the same hood I'm from, but he went to the same high school. He's from one of the well-known hoods in Southeast DC. And he loved to send me stuff all the time, questioning my blackness, saying, "Oh, you think that the white man like you? Do you think that they care about you because you're on their side?" So I said something, cooked him in the comments, cooked him inside of the DMs, and then after I cooked him, he said, "You know what? When I see you, I'm gonna smack the shit out you." And I was like, "What? Hold up, how we get there?" And then he said, "You're a B." He said, "You always been a B. You've been a B since high school." He just making stuff up. I said, "Man, you can't ask anybody who know me that will confirm that I've been a B since high school." But now that you bring this up, bro, what's your problem for real? He was like, "Nah, we ain't talking about it no more. I'm gonna catch up with you. I'm gonna beat you down when I see you. This, that, and the other." So I said to him, I said, "You know what? Rather than you coming to look for me, how about this? How about you just tell me where you are right now and I can come see you? I can come see you wherever you are. As a matter of fact, we can meet somewhere." This was me going back into the old me. This is I never getting that's out of my character now, but this is somebody who went to school with me. This is somebody who knew me personally at some point, and this is somebody who's really trying to question me as a man and acting as if an educated black man who decides to have a conservative way of looking at things politically is a bitch. So I had to let him know that yo, I ain't no tough guy, but you threatening me right now. And rather than me looking over my shoulder, I would much rather you tell me where to meet you right now. I'll come see you. Please let me know how y'all think he responded after that. How do y'all think he responded after that? When I asked to come see him, when I asked to nip it in the bud right away, when I told him you ain't gotta fake with the threats. You ain't gotta fake like I'm afraid. You ain't gotta fake like you Billy Badass. How about you tell me where you are? Y'all tell me what you think he said after that. Yeah, most of y'all guessed it. He ain't say nothing. He would not tell me his location. He ain't tell me his location. He won't tell me his location. Still to this day, he won't tell me his location. So I did him even one better. I said, I work out at this gym by myself in this city. You can come see me. I live in this city. You can come see me. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away from where you are. I'm taking this real seriously. This dude is bigger than me. He's stronger than me. He uglier than me. He looks tough. He looks mean. But I don't play them type of games at all. And honestly, I'm not even gonna say that I'm not a tough guy because I don't know if I'm a tough guy anymore. But I was before. But I don't play them type of games. So at the end of the day, if you want to call somebody out, just make sure that you calling somebody out who's actually the bitch that you believe that they are, because some people are going to call you back out or pull your coattail and say, yo, if this is what you really want to do, then let's get it done. It's only a fight. It's only a fight. What are we going to do? Get bruised up? Somebody might have some lumps on their head and might be bleeding from somewhere, but it's just a fight. It's just a dust up. It's not that serious. Let's go ahead and get it in. I haven't fought in so long, bro. But I used to fight a whole lot, so I don't care about it. I got nothing but brothers in my. I grew up with nothing but brothers in my house. I got two sisters, but they grew up with my mother. But I got nothing but brothers in my house, and this is all we did. So at the end of the day, man, I'm the type of person that will pull up and say, "What are you really about?" Because honestly, I don't want to fight. I would much rather communicate. But a lot of people who cannot communicate nowadays, they much rather go to the physical. And what I'm telling you guys, we're at a turning point right now. You cannot walk away from smoke. You can, especially, you don't turn your back on it. You can walk away from it, but don't turn your back on it, because as soon as you turn your back, cowards will leap at the opportunity to attack you from the blind side. And ain't no attacking me from the blind side, bro. I stay on my pivot, but at the end of the day, I want to know where you are. Period. Wheezy Wee. Miss and love y'all. I pray for all of you daily. Thank you so much for praying for me and my family. I really appreciate it. And I thank God all the time for people who have me and my family's best interests at heart. So at the end of the day, just know that if nobody else love you, I love you. I love you like a play cousin. Had a little bit of that pound cake. All right. Thank you, Weezy Wee. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I really appreciate you for the love and for the prayers and for your donation, all of those things, man. I appreciate it. Courtney, same for you. Nick P, same for you. And Louis B. Fishing, same for you, big dog. Thank you so much. All right, let's go and jump into it. Let's go ahead and jump into it. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about is this young lady right here. Apparently,
I don't.
these liberals don't believe that they can face any consequences for anything. I want y'all to hear what this lady says and tell me if she should be arrested immediately.
I don't want impeachment anymore. I want public hangings. Oh, that's gonna land me on a list.
She says she doesn't want impeachments anymore. She want public beheadings. That's what she said. She want public beheadings. That's what this lady said. All right. Um, and I'm just gonna say this: when it comes to certain things, she's right. I want public. For some people, the people who are out here graping our women, graping our children, um, trafficking our people, um, just killing people for no reason, running up in schools and unaliving people for no reason. Yeah, get them up out of here. line them up, and let the families of the victims hold some artillery and take them up out of here. Period. That's what I want to see. And it's not from hatred. It's the fact that a lot of these clowns think that they can say and do anything nowadays and just get away with it. Now, if she's talking about our president, and I think she is talking about our president. That's why she's talking about she don't want impeachment anymore. She want public beheadings. She's not talking about anybody else but our president. These liberals are slow. They are lost in the sauce, bro. They don't know what the hell's going on, and they don't care. And guess what? I'm not going to play their little games, but at the end of the day, the same things that they want for other people, they are the ones that actually deserve it on their end. They deserve it on their side. Then you have this lady right here who decided, this lady, and I don't know if y'all seen this yet, but this lady right here decided to go ahead out of her way to burn down a building that she thought was going to be purchased by ICE for purchased as an ICE holding, as an ICE warehouse. So she burned it down. Yeah. I don't know if y'all seen this one before. Nobody knows who she is yet, but she went out of her way to burn this building down. I don't think she was successful though, because it takes way more heat to burn down thick glass like that and to burn through concrete. It takes far more heat. So this lady burned it down. She started a fire. She tried to commit arson. Hopefully they find her so that they can arrest her soon. As y'all saw, this lady was, I think they showed her just a little bit, but look, I think she's upset because she has no booty. She has no back pockets whatsoever. Her back pockets are abysmal. Her ass is non-existent. If anybody compliments her, it's definitely not on her butt. She has less butt than me, and my ass is flat. I'm talking about pancake flat. Pancake flat. Hers is paper flat. That's her ass is like super paper flat. I'm hoping that she has big titties to make up for her lack of ass, because she ain't got no ass. No ass to grass. She has like a slit, and that's just for her to take a dump. That's it. That's it. She need to do some squats. She need to stop skipping leg day because she has no booty. No Booty Judy is her name. People want to know who she is. Well, her name is No Booty Judy. Setting fires because she has no booty. Now you would think that she's doing it because she's trying to take up for the oppressed peoples, who are being picked apart and ostracized by ICE, but she's actually doing it because she has no booty. Shout out to No Booty Judy. If y'all find No Booty Judy, please let her know that we still love her, regardless if she has no back pockets. We don't care that she don't have any back pockets. That's not a requirement of ours that she has back pockets. No, we love her whether or not she got an ass or not. She can never be an astronaut because she does not have an ass. I don't know why. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jeff. I appreciate it. I don't know why, bro, but your super chat did not come up on my StreamYard. It was not highlighted, and I don't know why like that comment was skipped. That makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense to me that your comment was skipped. And guys, if you are also a No Booty Judy, don't take any offense to what I'm saying. I'm just having a good time. That's all. Okay. If you don't have a butt, if you're suffering from no ass at all, like myself, you know what I mean? Please don't take any offense to what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Wheezy Wee. Wheezy Wee says, what Wheezy Wee says? Oh, she said, miss and love y'all. Okay, that was her comment before. All right. Brent. Brent says to me, you are not a black man, but you are a man who is black. American human being first and foremost. Much respect and love, bro. Thank you so much, Brent. I appreciate it. Actually, we were given the term black um back in the, I believe in the, was the 1800s. We were given the term black. We weren't even considered black. We were just given that term. It became a group. Like, it's not a race. Black is not a race. Everything, every term that we call ourselves, and we're so proud to call ourselves, we were given that term about the white man. That's why it's a lot of black people, a lot of people running around the country talking about, there we go. There we go. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. There we go. All right, this showed up. This showed up, Jeff. People walking around talking about, I'm not African American because I'm not from Africa. I'm from America. I'm black. And they like, I'm black and I'm proud. Shout out to James Brown for, I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Yeah, it's a whole lot to go along with that, and the Black Panthers and all those people. So yeah, I get it. There's a lot of pride in the word black, and there's also a lot of pride in being a real nigga, because there's a lot of people who be like, man, I'm a real nigga. I'm a field nigga. You a house nigga. Being a house nigga, you take up for the man. You take up for the white man. You think he gonna take care of you? He gonna invite you to his table? Huh? Huh? House nigga? No, I'm not a house nigga, and I'm not a field nigga. In order for me to think I'm one or the other, I will have to believe that I'm a slave, and I'm not. And a lot of people like to hold on to that, like, I'm a slave. My family was slaves, and just another, man. Y'all ridiculous. I'm not gonna use that word anymore. Y'all are ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous. Um, it's not your fault, says Ice came and got her butt. That's why they hid your comment. They hid your comment because you was talking about that lady's butt. He said they need to come to get the rest of it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Jeff. Carolyn, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you. Y'all are so dope, man. Y'all are just so dope. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's move on to our next joint. I'm gonna stop talking about this lady's butt. All right, ladies, y'all let me know if y'all can relate to this next story that we're going to put up. Um, yeah, this lady is speaking from the heart, and I just want to see if y'all, are picking up what she's putting down.
Okay, I'm going to make this quick because I have to go into a meeting. I have 3 meetings today. I have been in the corporate life for almost half my life. For context, I'm 40 years old. I have 2 children who are 11 and 7. And I fell for it. I fell for this thing where, go to college, get your degree. If you want to have kids, you can do it all. You can have a career, you can have kids, you can just do everything. Well, I don't want to do everything. I don't want to do that anymore. I fell for that shit. Do not fall for it. Do not fall for that shit. I want to take my kids to school. I want to pick them up from school. I want to be there when they get home. I want to chaperone for them, volunteer at school. I just want to go to the gym, clean my house, do laundry, go to the grocery store, and just be home. So do me a favor. Do not fall for that shit, because it is not worth it. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't do it. Be home, find a way to be home, be with your family, be with your kids. Just, it's not worth it. None of this is worth it. So.
All right. So first of all, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. But because of the feminist movement, a lot of women have moved away from wanting to be with a man, believing that they can do it all themselves, believing that they can raise their children by themselves, go out there, get a career, have it all by themselves. And that's not the case. Like, hopefully you guys understand this. We are here to help each other. A husband is nothing but a helpmate to his wife. A wife is nothing but a helpmate to her husband. And we join forces, we join finances, we join, our intellectual abilities and physical abilities and all those things. What you're good at, you do, and I'm gonna do what I'm good at. We're gonna have a family. We're gonna grow them up so that so that they can help the community, they can help the world, they can contribute in some type of way, and they can also extend our bloodline when they get old enough to do so. We protect them, we feed them, we clothe them, we house them, and we make sure that they get to a point that they can do it themselves. It's no different than teaching somebody how to ride a bike. You know, you put their helmet on, put them on a bike, um, got them on training wheels. We walking behind them with our hands on their backs, make sure that they're good. And then once they start to get the swing of that, we start to lift up the training wheels a little bit so that they're not on the ground with the main two wheels. We lift them up a little bit so that when they fall slightly to the left or slightly to the right, the training wheel is there to catch them and keep them going. All right. Then once they start getting a hold of that, we take them training wheels off and we still slowly guide them. So that's the same thing with raising a family, with us living in this crazy world that we're in. Like, for some strange reason, everybody are so selfish and want to do it themselves. And then we jump out there in this world and we fail miserably. And then we have a come to Jesus moment like, hey, this is not right. Well, God never said that the way you're doing it is right. If you do it God's way, you will win. If you put God and family first, you will win. But a lot of us want to do it our own way. Why? Because what we're fed in social media, what we're fed in mainstream media, what we're fed with people who have done some amazing things like Oprah. She's been able to become a billionaire. And she got all of these trees in her home, a whole bunch of properties, a whole bunch of big wig billionaire friends, and we believe that that's what we want. Like, and she don't have any children, but she can adopt, right? Her best friend Gail don't have any children, but she can adopt, right? It's like that same mindset just transfers over, and then next thing you know, you're 60 years old trying to find yourself. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like if we do things God's way, the likelihood of us succeeding extends. It becomes higher and higher. So when you start listening to these feminists and believing that you don't need a man, you can pay the bills all by yourself. I can raise these kids all by myself. Then you start to fail. Simple and plain, you start to fail. You know what? Some people might frown upon this right here. My brother says, is this a man or woman? Yeah, this a man. He said, me and my wife switch every year. This is her year to work. So I'm with the kids all year. Hey, whatever works for y'all. Whatever works for y'all. But it's a team sport. Like, raising up a family is a team sport. Being married is not all it's cracked up to be. You're not going to have a perfect life being married, but at least you're going to have that life with somebody else who got your back. You got someone else to help you figure it out. You got somebody else to help you pay the bills. You got somebody else to help you raise them kids. You got somebody else who can be where you aren't capable of being because you're busy doing something else. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. And even if you don't believe in God, I'm just talking about doing most things. If it's a team sport, it's easier to do, right? Like if you got somebody else that can still be able to fight while you take a breather and rest and sit down just for a moment, just to recuperate. And then you can get up and fight with them again, and then they can sit down and rest and recuperate. That right there is how you're supposed to do it. And it takes a lot of stress off of your back. It takes a lot off of your shoulders. Courtney says it cuts out the middleman, aka daycare. And that's true too. You save a whole lot of money. You save a whole lot of money. All those African girls disappear under her care. And now we know. I prefer kids to be adopted by a loving family who already had kids and wants an addition and believe in God without the religiousness. I'm with you on that. I mean, I was adopted. I was adopted at a very young age. Not and my guardian, she already had children. Donnie and Sean, they was what, 5 and 8 years, 6 and 8 years older than me already. They were 6 and 8 years older than me. And Diane, she only had a fifth grade education, but she dropped out so that she can take care of her family. You know what I mean? The only job that she can get is working overnight, cleaning up hospitals. Because she started early having children, and it wasn't all her fault, but it is what it is. It was the cards that she was dealt. And when she saw that I needed to stay with my family or be closer to my father, she adopted me, and things worked out. Like we had the assistance of the government, and but Diane put in work, and then she went out of her way years later, like 7 years later, to get my brothers, to bring my brothers from the home that they were in. They were adopted to a family who was not in our bloodline already. And she went out and she got them because she knew that, I would be better off with my brothers. And she went out and she got my brothers. And I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, man, that's what we need to do more of. That's what we need to do of. So are we going to talk about the e-files? I'm trying to avoid them, Courtney, because to be honest with you, I don't know if I will be dinged or I don't know if I will be dinged for it. I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't know yet. I really don't know if I will be dinged for it. YouTube has a certain way of punishing people who talk about certain things, and once I find out if other people are openly talking about this, then I will consider it as well. I really would. But I've been following along, and everybody is talking about it. Oh, I didn't know. Listen. Okay, they are. Everybody's talking about it. Oh wow. Okay. Jesus. Okay. Everybody's talking about it. Well, then I will talk about it too, just not on this broadcast. How about that one? Hey, nah, you're right. But it's not only about me being afraid, it's about me being unlearned. Like for those type of conversations, like I know that the files have been coming out. I know that a lot of people have been implicated, and and I know that people are going around bragging that I keep seeing videos around the internet, shorts, saying that President Barack Obama has not been inside of the files. His name is not inside the files, and Democrats are really having a good time with that. So, um, and that people are still trying to hold Trump to account for him being having a relationship or friendship with Epstein, and I know that there's a lot of mistruths to that as well. So, I honestly I've been listening and I've been paying attention, but I haven't. Just gonna keep it a buck with y'all because it's a lot of children being dealt with. It's a lot of unaliving, people eating children and eating their flesh, and Pizzagate and all of these celebrities who are not being held accountable. No one's being arrested. Like, why would I want to talk at this point, guys? I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, but at this point, it's like this. It's like discussing rumors when you know that all of the stuff that people have been talking about for years about these celebrities and these extremely powerful people, the actions that they've been taking with children, is turning out to be true, but no one's going to jail. So if I'm talking about a whole bunch of people who are committing these heinous crimes, but they're not going to jail, it seems like rumors at that point. It seems pointless. That's what it seems like. It seems pointless. Nobody's being held accountable. And it just seems very pointless to me. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, man. Doesn't really turn me on too much. I'm tell you something that do turn me on. How Scott Jennings completely manhandled these people on he manhandled these people on CNN. Yeah, and I love it. Whenever he's on the show, he gives them the business. He give them that work. He give them that work for real. And I do want to talk about that. Y'all hit the like button if you haven't already, guys. Let's go and get into it.
What voting rights is he taking away from black voters?
Oh, if we look at
the SAVE Act?
the SAVE Act, that's exactly what we're talking about.
How?
That is
How?
actually going to continue to
How?
disenfranchise
How?
overwhelmingly a lot of people of color.
How?
There are so many civil rights organizations that have run the data. If we look at the way that it is going to disenfranchise black voters, it's the same reason why Chuck Schumer called
How?
it Jim Crow 2.0.
So,
this is the same president.
how?
If we want to
You
continue,
haven't said how yet.
I am talking about it. It's
How?
the way that you're putting new poll taxes on this when you're making
Poll
people
taxes?
have. That's what we can call them now. It's kind of an idiom, right? If you want to say that people have to prove that they are citizens, that they have to prove with a voter ID, the reality is you're layering what is a constitutional right for the American people and making it harder for people to vote in this country, and it's going to disenfranchise black voters.
Concern you that you're making all these claims? You've yet to lay out how it's hurting anyone, but 76% of black voters think we should show an ID to vote. 80% of Hispanic voters, 83% of the American people. Are you saying that black voters
The
are
SAVE
too
Act
dumb to
isn't
know
just,
what's good for them? I
the
mean, it
SAVE Act
sounds
isn't
pretty,
just
No,
about
that's
it sounds
not-
pretty
that's-
kind
Abby Phillip always pulls up and try to save her Democrat counterparts when they're getting their asses handed to them by Scott Jennings on her show. And another thing,
Cindy,
y'all gonna stop telling me about my forehead being big when Abby Phillips and the great majority of these women out here got big ass foreheads. Like, I'm talking about huge foreheads. Not only do they have huge foreheads, but their eyebrows are colored on. I'm talking about crayon. She has crayon eyebrows. And no, she's a cutie pie. Don't get it twisted. She is a cutie pie. But at the end of the day, man, there's so many women out here with huge damn heads, huge foreheads. And y'all be talking about men's headlines. But I only stop this to say this. When Scott Jennings starts to cook, Abby Phillip jumps in to try to defend and take up for, or try to stop her people from being embarrassed. And he's absolutely right. He says, how are they being discriminated against? How are they being ostracized? And I don't know if y'all remember seeing this part right here, but when the lady was trying to break it down, she started shaking her head like she was cooking. Like, really, look at this right here. She started shaking her head like she was cooking.
Rights organizations that have run the data. If we look at the way that
Look at
it is
this.
going to disenfranchise black voters, it's the same reason why Chuck Schumer called
How?
it Jim Crow 2.0.
So,
this is the same president.
how?
If we want to
You
continue,
haven't said how yet.
I am talking about it. It's
How?
the way that you're putting new poll taxes on this when you're making
Poll
people
taxes?
have. That's what we can call them now. It's kind of an idiom, right? If you want to say that people have to prove that they are citizens, that they have to prove with a voter ID. The reality is you're layering what is a constitutional right for the American people and making it harder for people to vote in this country, and it's going to disenfranchise black voters.
Concern you that you're making all these claims? You've yet to lay out how it's hurting anyone, but 76% of black voters think we should show an ID to vote. 80% of Hispanic voters, 83% of the American people. Are you saying that black voters
The
are
SAVE
too
Act
dumb to
isn't
know
Yes,
what's good for them?
she
I mean,
is.
it
The SAVE Act
sounds
isn't just
pretty,
about
it sounds pretty
that's
condescending
not
to
what I
me.
said.
clear, the
That's
SAVE
not what I
Act
You
is
get
not
three-quarters
just
of
about
black voters
IDs.
That is not
who want
right.
voter ID.
But
Just to
that's
be
not-
clear, the SAVE Act
that's
is
your
not
putting
just
words in my
about
mouth.
IDs. The SAVE Act is about
So what?
proof of citizenship.
So what?
So it doesn't. I actually.
It also makes it very hard for married women who've changed
I was
their
just going to
last
say,
name.
we
This is
talked
all
about this
young
before.
By the way.
It's not. It actually. There's an argument to be made that red state voters, women, poor white voters could be just as.
I know, you think they're dumb too, don't you?
Young
I mean, that's the
voters?
thing.
Nobody
I hear these,
thinks they're dumb.
arguments. I've
Scott,
heard
hold on,
Democrats all
hold on,
week long.
Scott.
No,
Please don't. No. You listen.
There's the deflection from talking about Donald Trump's racism
I'm actually
right
talking.
there.
You should be thinking about your constituents or your
yeah, I think they're smart
your
enough to figure out how to
colleagues in
register to vote.
Kentucky.
Now, listen to now, here's the thing. I want y'all to see this part right here. All right. So, what I find to be impressive is that Abby Phillips is attempting to take up for her Democrat panelists, but she's actually siding with Scott Jennings if you listen to her, because what she's taking away from the black lady on her panel is that this is not only a black thing. Like, black people aren't the only people who will be impacted. Let's talk about poor people, and poor people are white as well. So it's not just black people. So since it's not just black people, and since it's not just poor people who will be impacted by having to show ID before they vote, then let's stop with the race bullshit. Like, we always talking about race. It is not that, man. It's not that at all. But we always want to play this race card. And now she's saying you need to think about your constituents, because we're bringing it back to poor white people. So at the end of the day, man, it's crazy. Later, Sugar Shane, brother.
constituents or your
Yeah, I think they're smart
your
enough to figure out how to
colleagues in
register to vote,
Kentucky.
Abby.
Hold on. Most Americans don't have a passport. Many Americans don't have access to their birth certificate. Many women, a majority of women who change their names for marriage
listen,
have to provide additional proof
all
that
week
they've
long,
changed their
all
legal
week long,
names in
I have
order to
heard-
register to vote.
I have heard
so
Democrats
Scott, why
make
don't
these
you
same
actually
arguments.
respond
Right.
to the substance of what I'm saying?
I am, and the
as
substance
opposed
is
to
this.
making this
You're
about
saying-
something that it's not.
You're saying,
it's not just
you're
about
saying
voter ID.
married
It's
women,
also about
black
who has
voters,
access
and rural people are
to-
too stupid to figure out how to
Excuse
register to
me?
vote.
No, that's
No,
not.
that is
that's
not what
so
she
Democrats have
said.
been making
That
this
is
argument all
so
along. It's
offensive.
crazy.
That's
That is
not
so
what she
offensive.
said to
Let
us.
me
Are
offer-
you
let me
saying
offer
they
the
can't
proof.
figure out how
Let
to
me
vote?
offer.
Scott,
Let me offer
I
the
Are you
proof.
saying they can't
This
figure
is
out how to
the
vote?
Let me tell y'all something, man. In order to buy concert tickets, you got to have ID. In order to buy liquor and alcohol, you got to have ID. In order to be seen at the hospital, you got to have ID. In order to get your driver's license, you got to bring all of this information to the MVA and the DMV in order to get your ID. How come they don't have this information available when they for what they want to do, which is voting, and to do other things that they do whatever the hell they want to do. No matter what they want to do, they do it, and they show that ID. They brandish that ID in order to get it done. But then when it's time to vote, They want to say, oh, black people are going to be disenfranchised. Poor people are going to be disenfranchised. You know who else is going to be disenfranchised? Who else is not going to be able to vote because they ain't got their ID? All of the millions of illegal immigrants that you guys want to vote Democrat. Yeah. All of them that you want to vote Democrat, they won't be able to vote. And those are the people that you really want to have the ability to vote so that you can win some seats. But you won't say that. So we need to make it about black people. We need to make it about poor people. We need to make it about old people. We need to make it about people who aren't able to take care of themselves. We need to make it about anything but what they're secretly trying to do. That's it. That's it. Devin Gibson, brother, one of the heavyweights in the building. Yeah. To God be the glory, brother. Let me tell you something. I didn't even read your message yet, but I'm just going to say this, man. All right, let me read the message. He says, God bless you, big homie. Keep standing firm in the truth, bro. Praying for more wisdom, boldness, and protection over you and your family in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. Let me tell y'all something, man. This brother is a heavyweight when it comes to content creation. And he showed up just to show me some love, man. That means a lot. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Yeah. Van smiling like a schoolgirl because I got people showing up and saying some real cool things about me, man, and showing love, bro. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Shout out to Devin, man. Devin Gibson is he's one of the GOATs in the building. Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you. See. God, I hear you, Lord. I hear you, God. I hear you. I hear you. As long as you stay firm to what you're supposed to do, the Lord will continue to provide you with the right people, put the right people around you, and just remind you that you're on the right path, that you're doing the right things. And Devin Gibson, brother, along with all my other people who show love and support on a daily basis, you guys, man, just reminding me that I'm doing the right thing. And I'm appreciative of it. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Thank you so much, Devin. Super Toot. This is the question that I'm trying to answer, man. Who are these people who can't get an ID? And why isn't it racist to require ID for anything else? That's a great question. You go and buy some liquor, they ask you for your ID, and you like, wait a minute, that's racist. How come you ask me for my ID? You can't get married without an ID. You can't do nothing without an ID. You can't go to a strip club without an ID. Like, you can't even see some butt naked titties with glitter on them while eating wings without an ID. You can't cash a check without ID. You can't get a bank account without an ID. But we want to say to this about racism. All Scott Jennings wanted to know is how is this going to impact the black people the way that you claim it is? How? Just tell me how. She couldn't tell him how. She refused to tell him how. And y'all see why she refused to tell him how. She refused to tell him how because she couldn't tell him how. Abby Phillips then jumped in trying to give him a different perspective, and that different perspective was poor whites will be impacted too. And these are your constituents. Old people will be impacted too. And these are your constituents. And he was saying, how are they impacted? Because they don't know where their passport is. And they don't know. And they don't know. And they don't know. How are they able to vote the last couple of times? There's a video out there of Barack Obama going to vote. And when he went to go vote, the black woman at the table asked him for his ID. And he happily provided them with his ID. Where was the outrage then? Y'all don't believe me? Let me get this daggone video. I'm going to find it for y'all right quick. Let me find this for y'all right quick. Yeah. Yeah. Here it is right here. I'll just show this to y'all. Y'all think I'm BSing, man. I'm not. Why would I BS? Why would I lie? Hold on. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. Y'all think I'm playing, man. This is crazy.
Oh, you bet you're right.
Hold up. Did y'all hear it? Hold on. Let me play it back again.
Oh, you bet you're
We
right.
need your ID.
Hold on. I got my driver's license. Here you go.
Hold on. I got my driver's license. Hold on. He ain't say, wait a minute, this is racist. He ain't flip no tables or nothing. He didn't say nothing about it. He didn't give a speech about the white man. He didn't give a speech about the Why didn't he give a speech about the white man? You can't buy no weed legally without your ID. Hey, Courtney, you're telling on yourself. Courtney is telling on herself, everybody. Too late now. We know that you out here smoking the devil's lettuce. We got proof that you are smoking the devil's lettuce and that you know what the operations are like. She said, no shame in my game. Hey, me too. And that's what I love about you, Courtney. Shout out to Courtney, man. Courtney, my dog, for real. For all you black people out there saying that white people are just this, that, and the third, man, screw you. I don't care about that too much. I know a whole bunch of cool ass white people who are just dope as hell. And guess what? They are my brothers and sisters in Christ. Period, point, and blank, mofo. Period, point, and blank. All right. But listen to this. Look.
Oh, you bet you're right. Hold on. I got my driver's license.
I got my driver's license.
Here you go.
He did it with a smile on his face, and they all laughed. And she said, we need to see some ID. He was like, no, don't worry about it. I got my ID. How else did you get there? Did you drive? Did you catch an Uber? In order to catch an Uber, in order to sign up for Lyft, in order to be a passenger, you got to have an ID. You got to be able to identify yourself. You can't just be some strange regular old person that they can't identify if somebody was to go missing. They want to make sure that the people who drive for Lyft and Uber, the people who represent these companies, won't be accosted by somebody who has not identified themselves. Period. So why are we trying to make this bigger than it is? For real, why are we trying to make this bigger than it is? Huh? I mean, if we were to be honest, man, it's all about protecting ourselves. And what the Biden administration did was dirty. It was dirty. He was the only president that tried his best to dismantle the immigration system so that they can bring in new voters, so that they can just create IDs and get them jobs and get them opportunities and make them vote for the people that they want them to vote for. That's why the black people were so mad when they found out that Hispanics voted overwhelmingly for President Trump in the last election, because they assumed, hey, we're out here fighting for you. We thought that y'all was going to vote with us. They're like, oh, no, my friend. No, my friend. I'm voting for the American dream, my friend. The American dream, my friend. That's what they want. They want the American dream, bro. They're not voting for that BS, that woke sugar honey iced tea that's being sold to them. That's being propagandized to try to sway them in a direction that they know is not good for their families. How in the hell is a political side, the liberals, the Democrats, how are y'all are anti-family, but you're trying to encourage and inspire people from other countries who are pro-family to vote with you? They're pro-family. They're pro family. They want there to be a man and a woman in the household with 15 kids. That's what they want. And then in other groups, they want there to be a man and 4 wives in the household and a poop ton of kids because they know the importance of it. The Somalians in Minnesota, they voted conservative. The Hispanics around the country, they voted conservative. And now you got all these white people fighting ICE, acting like y'all are working in the best interest of these people who literally voted for Trump. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Hydro Man says, loving how Dems keep kicking themselves in the ass because they keep using what they're used to, and it's not working. They are showing they are what they say the right is, and showing they have been lying. Yeah, and it's coming to kick them in their ass, bro. Thank you so much, Hydro Man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. You put a paragraph inside that joint, man. I appreciate that. Crypt Keeper. What's going on, Crypt Keeper Chuck? He said, um, everyone I know, home or not, has ID. People donate plasma. You need ID for that. Thank you, so I appreciate you, Chuck. I appreciate you, man. Hey, please do me one favor, guys. And let's break this 1 second. Please let me know one thing that you're grateful for inside of the chat. Just one thing. I'll start it off. I'm grateful that I have a dingling. That's what I'm grateful for. Your turn. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. Like I wouldn't want to been born any other type of way. Just keeping it a buck with y'all. Like that's just me. I wouldn't have wanted it any other type of way. And it blows my mind that people are going out of their way to cut theirs off so that they can be a woman, or to tuck it and tape it. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Let me see what y'all talking about. She's grateful for free speech, that I've been forgiven. Absolutely. Scott, same here. God being God in the head of my life. Valencia, Valenciere. Thank you. That's dope. It's only me. I'm grateful to be alive. Jesus wept. Okay. What? What? You gonna give me this the smallest verse, huh? Jesus wept. Tell me what y'all are grateful for, man. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for my children. My daughter came over last night, on her way to visit her bay, and to be a part of Valencia. Valencia is correct. Okay. I knew I said it right. Don't be trying to confuse me. Valencia Reed. Okay, it's Valencia Reed. Okay, there you go. Grateful for the life God has blessed me with. I'm grateful for freedom. Yes. Grateful, period. Yeah, Donna, is that straight like that? I'm with you. I'm grateful to God that life and then a wife. I'm grateful that God gave me life and then a wife. Okay. Grateful I'm not blind to what's going on. Yeah, I'm grateful I'm not blind. Period. Although I'm not too over the moon about how my eyesight has been getting worse and worse over the years. Not too ecstatic about that, but it is what it is. On the real, grateful for my wife. I'm grateful I'm not a democrat. She said democrat. Let's see. Shout out to Virginia Beach. Yay, yay. Okay, Valencia. Valencia Reed from Virginia Beach. Yeah. All right. Let's get it. We got some more stuff to talk about.
10-4, it's going to be unreadable Georgia Tech. We're going to be 4500 block of Edgemore on a gray sedan. Why? 10-4, it's going to be unreadable Georgia Tech. We're going to be 4500 block of Edgemore on a gray sedan.
Why are you reading my tag and I just came
you
to
got
prove?
you got your license, registration, proof of insurance.
I'm telling you.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
I know my rights.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
And I'm giving you a
to sit
lawful
down.
rights. I'm finna read you your rights in a
back
minute.
down.
I've been to law school. I've been going through law school.
Okay. Give me your license, registration, proof
Tell
of
me why
insurance.
first, because I didn't do nothing. What did I
License,
do?
registration,
What
proof
did I
of
do
insurance.
for me to give you that?
License, registration, proof
Tell
of
me
insurance.
what I did for me to give you that
Once
first.
I get all your documents, I will give you that.
No, he's
License,
doing.
registration, proof of insurance.
Tell me what I did first, sir.
You are going to go to jail for resisting. If I will explain to you the reason for the stop when I get all of your legal documentation.
Okay, tell me my legal reason so I can give you my legal documentation. Because I can
That's
give you my
not how this
license.
works.
Yes, this is how it works.
Okay, give me your license.
Tell me why we doing it.
Give me your license.
Tell me why we doing it.
Give me your
I give you a
okay.
hot five. Don't touch me.
Step out of the car.
Here you go.
Step
Don't
out of the car.
touch me.
Step out of the car. Take a seat.
Okay, give me a second. I need to talk. Give me a second. Okay, can you let me go? I'm not finna go nowhere. I need you to let me go though. Let me the go.
Stop.
Kiara, I can't stay calm. He keep putting his hands on me and I'm finna knee him in his nuts for
All the way.
I swear to God,
Go.
you touch me, I'm finna
Can we
spit in your
go?
mouth. On my mama, you stop touching me. Stop touching me.
in the-
I'm in law school.
Relax,
I'm in law
relax.
school. All y'all asses finna get out of here. Handle me like that again. I'm gonna spit on your ass and I'm gonna kick you in your shit. I'm gonna kick your white ass in your shit. It's okay. I'm on my 5th year in law school and I know my rights.
All right. She's on her 5th year of law school. Yep, she's on her 5th year of law school. And now they locking your ass up. Because obviously you ain't learned what you're supposed to learn in law school. Dumbass. Now they got your FUPA in 4K. They got your FUPA all over the internet now. Your FUPA just everywhere. Just all in our face. All because you don't want to get out of the car. We just all got your FUPA everywhere. Look, my FUPA. My FUPA went to law school. My FUPA went to law school. Dude, you can't arrest me. Me and my FUPA got a law degree. My 5-year FUPA got a law degree. I ain't here to talk about black women or nothing like that. Because this ain't about that. And I do know a lot of y'all want to talk about black fatigue and all that other bullshit. I don't want to talk about that either. I'm my bad. Bull sugar honey iced tea. Bull sugar honey iced tea. The fact remains that if you act like you got some damn common sense, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna get all beat up at the scene of a traffic stop. You're gonna have a higher likelihood of going back home to your family unscathed. That's how I look at it. I've been pulled over a lot of times, and my wife and my children have told me that I am too mean to police when they pull me over. That's because I just did not respect them. Why? Because I thought I was bigger and badder than them. But each time the Lord watched over me, each and every time I got pulled over. Why? Because I was never thrown around like that. I was never having to be dragged out of my car and all that other stuff. The Lord always sent me a police officer who had patience, who was not bigoted, who just gave me the benefit of a doubt. And yeah, you got a lot of white followers, so I think they like you. Um, the police like me because I got a lot of white followers. Is that what you're saying? It's not like when I get pulled over, I'm like, hey, I got 1 million subscribers and they white. And they white. Leave me alone. Make no damn sense, man. These people are idiots. They idiots. The white ones and the black ones. The left and the right. Speaking of the left and the right, I've been doing some videos where I like to troll white people. I troll white people a lot. I tell white people that they owe me reparations. I tell white people that they're racist as hell and that they need to pay me my money or else. I tell white people on the internet that I built this country by myself, brick by brick, and that I only know one language because of them. And I could know 10 languages if they would have left me and my people in Africa. And obviously I'm playing around, but I've triggered a lot of people, especially a lot of people on the right. And I'm just going to say this. White liberals are not the only racist whites. Okay? I don't really care about it, to be honest with you, because when you start sugar honey iced tea, expect to get what you started. Like if you put darkness out there in the world, that's what you're going to get. If you put meanness and spite out there in the world, that's what you're going to get. If you put confusion out there in the world, that's what you're going to get. And I do that for a reason because, and it's not to entrap people, it's just to start a conversation. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Look. Would y'all look at this? He said, and as your brother, I ain't giving you sugar honey iced tea. And I don't want a damn thing from you, to be honest with you. I don't want anything from you. I will say this, though. I haven't had an opportunity to say this. Renee Suzanne, who is one of my mods, Renee Suzanne has quietly blown by a lot of my content creators and has hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube and will soon receive her plaque. Renee Suzanne has been killing it. We also have another lady by the name of Emily. The name of her channel is Emily Did It. I don't know if y'all remember, but I told y'all that Emily lost her channel because somebody broke into her channel and deleted it. When they broke into her channel and deleted it, she had 70+ thousand subscribers. I want to say 75,000, something like that. They broke into her channel and they completely deleted it. And YouTube was acting like they did not want to help her get her channel back. With the help of one of our people, Derek, Emily went on to contact YouTube through X. And she still wasn't able to speak to a real person, but she got her channel back. Emily is now at 130,000 subscribers on her channel. So you have Renee at 119,000, 118, 119,000, and you have Emily at 130,000. So far, they are the third and fourth clients of mine who have received more than 100,000 subscribers while working with me. Saying all that to say this, I am not a YouTube expert. I am a YouTube reactions coach, pretty much. I help people believe in themselves, and I show them what they have to do in order to do some great things on YouTube. Renee didn't need that much encouragement. She's already one of them ones. And for that, I'm really appreciative of her and everybody who decided to invest in my program. And I'm so glad that they're seeing some success for it. I'm over the roof excited that they are seeing some success from my program. Because one thing I do know is there's many YouTube experts out here, YouTube gurus out here who have a boatload of people. I'm talking about thousands of people paying them for their knowledge and services, and they are not seeing the numbers that my people are seeing. So I just wanted to put that out there, man. Renee, keep going. Emily, keep going. Hadassah, Nanny, WTF for real, keep going. Keep doing y'all thing, man. I love y'all drive, your personality. I like how y'all really help each other out, how y'all inspire each other, how y'all encourage each other. And I'm very appreciative of where y'all are and all of the success that y'all are seeing. I had to stop and say that, man. I had to stop and say that. All right, so we got this to talk about.
I don't want impeachment anymore. I want public.
No, we don't. That's not the one I want to talk about.
You know, the other thing is whistleblowers came to you as early as 2019. Let's look. As early as 2019, whistleblower. Don't talk over me.
No,
as early as
talking over me.
2019, it's my hearing, pal. As early as
I'm not your pal.
2019.
Don't call me
whistleblowers came to, well, I should call you prisoner because you ought to be in jail.
All right, here with more, Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. All right, he was warned. Whistleblowers tried to tell him. He didn't do a thing about it. Number one, how much money are we talking about? And in the course of that exchange, you said he should be indicted, put in jail, and resign. I don't think he wanted to hear you.
No, he didn't, Sean, which is why he was trying to shout over me. But you know what? The truth is a hard thing, especially when you're a crook like this guy. How much money? $250 million was stolen by this Somali outfit feeding our futures. He made $10,000 in campaign contributions. His family got more money in campaign contributions. Sean, whistleblowers came to him. He didn't do a thing. He didn't do anything until the fraudsters came to him in his office, asked him to get the investigators off of their backs and promised him money, and then he swung into action and put his hand out. That's what we call bribery, Sean. He ought to be indicted. He ought to go to jail. He ought to be ashamed. And you want to know why we have a corruption problem in this country? It's people like Keith Ellison.
Now, this brother Keith Ellison, he just now held court with him. Senator Josh Hawley, this brother took him to town. I'm talking about like cooked him for like 7-8 minutes, and they were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And apparently this brother got paid off. It wasn't even a big payoff. Like Somalia, the Somalian people, along with the help of Congresswoman Ilhan Omar, Governor Tim Walz, their mayor, and other people involved, defrauded our country out of more than $9 billion. They paid that guy that was just now in the video that that Josh Hawley was cooking. What's his name? What's his brother's name? Dang, I forgot his name already. But they paid that brother $10,000 for him to look the other way. 10,000. Bro. And he continues to deny it. He continues to deny it. And I'm with Josh, and I'm with anybody who believe that these people should face some type of jail time, something. Like, give us something. Anything. Anything, man. And I want to say this too. For all the people who are bucking the system, being revolutionaries, fighting, going up against Trump and going up against the powers that be, all I want to say is this. Whose side are you on? Do you really love this country? Whose side are you on? Huh? Whose side are you on? Because the actions that you're taking seems like you're completely against our country. And I've had this conversation with people before. And it just seems like everybody just wants to go up against our country, man. What's going to happen if our nation falls from this? Do y'all care? I don't think most of you care. Not most of the people who are here. His name is Keith Ellison. That's his name, Keith Ellison. And it wasn't only Josh Hawley that took him to town. Hold on one second. It wasn't only Josh Hawley. Check this out. This is nuts, man. These people get on my damn nerves, bro. And these are people who have been voted into office. These are people who have like lifelong jobs. And you can't even, it's hard for us to even find a damn job. And Courtney, I'm the same way. I don't even pick sides anymore. I really don't. At this point, I want to see the people who are doing right do great things, and the people who are doing wrong get arrested. That's what I want to see. For real. That's what I want to see. Hold on one second. That's 152 and 134.
Trained activists to put themselves into harm's way because you had to know, because you were watching this, that there were scuffles at least, that these people were obstructing justice. I would think you'd actually, as the chief law enforcement officer of Minnesota, be concerned about people obstructing justice. So, putting their cars in streets, blocking roads. I would think as chief law enforcement, you would be concerned about that, but were you ever concerned about encouraging, I guess, people to support you to go out and put themselves into harm's way?
No, we never.
Impeding and obstructing illegal law enforcement action. Did that ever concern you?
Sir, that never happened. We all times said, if you want to protest, protest peacefully, protest safely. But you'll never find me being against the First Amendment
right now, but
I'll always be for the First Amendment.
But you were seeing the scuffles, right? You were seeing and by the way, Minneapolis police officials could not help protect ICE officials, right? I mean, Representative Niska, isn't that, when you're talking about the nullification of federal law, isn't that one of the, Hennepin County, that they simply could not help and protect ICE in their legal law enforcement actions?
The Minneapolis Police Department issued guidance in July saying that they would not even help with crowd control around.
These people are crooks. These people are crooks, man. These people are damn crooks, bro. And this is the reason why I don't want to go into the Epstein files. There's just so much. There's just so much to discuss, man. For real. There's just a lot. It's just a whole hell of a lot. But I do want to see some arrests happen with people who have committed these crimes, man. I do. I want to see that. Hey, WTF, man. Thank you so much, brother. He said I got on a dope hoodie. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro. No, it's actually a full-on sweatsuit, bro. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Old brother wear a lot of sweatsuits now. I dress like a dag. I'm just wear a whole bunch of sweatsuits. Now I see why those guys in the mob always had on sweatsuits. Always had on sweatsuits. Me and my son, we like to go to this store in a local mall that sell real nice clothes, expensive clothes, but really nice clothes, and they give us discounts all the time. And they're owned by some gentlemen who are, I believe they're Indian. I believe they're Indian, and they actually own a really nice bar and restaurant in downtown DC somewhere that we haven't visited yet. They've invited us a couple of times. As a matter of fact, I was supposed to meet with the owner. And discuss, business and whatnot, but he wanted to meet for breakfast, and you know what I mean, and it just seemed weird. So I was like, you know what? He said it's not the 80s anymore. Let me tell you something, man. I just dress for my own comfort at this point. That's pretty much what I do, bro. I just dress for my own comfort. But I appreciate you, though, brother. Let me see. Crypt Keeper says, pray for me and my family. I lost my wife, Michelle, of 38 years. Wow. Turned 58 for the first time without her. Wow, bro. Wow, man. I pray healing all over you and your family, man. I pray healing for you and your family, brother. I know your heart is very heavy right now. And you already know that the Lord got you. A wife of 38 years. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. I've been with my wife since we've been 15 years old. Since we've been 15 years, I'm 47 right now. So 33 years, I believe. Yeah, 33 years. Is it 33? It's 27. 33. Yes, 33 years. 32 going on 33 years. And I couldn't imagine, man. I pray healing all over you and your family, brother. I know that she helped make you the man that you are. The Lord blessed you with your wife, and y'all did some amazing things, built something that you were proud of, and the Lord called her home at an extremely young age, man. And this is your very first time having a birthday celebration without her. That's not a celebration at all, because it's your best friend who witnessed most of your life is not here. I pray you're healing, man. I pray you're healing. Yeah, I pray you're healing. Anybody who knows the Lord, who's locked in with God, please, whenever you have a moment, say a prayer for Crypt Keeper Chuck. Much love to you, brother, and thank you so much for the support over here. Pam Bondi said that if they convicted everyone guilty in the e-files, the system will collapse. Pam Bondi need to arrest somebody. That's what Pam Bondi need to daggone do. She need to arrest somebody. Let me see. Pam Bondi need to arrest some people. That's what she need to do. And she's trying her best to move away from the files, and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Like, what are you trying to hide, Pam? I mean, because she has a job to do. She has a job to do. I completely get that. But it seems a bit shady that every time she gets into the weeds of the e-files, that she just goes out of her way to change the story. I'm going to find that video. I'm going to find that video. And I already know what it is, because Trump is like, man, we need to stop talking about this. We need to change the narrative. We need to change this. We need to change this, change that. Hold on 1 second. To God be the glory. Crip keeper Chuck, bro, you just now crushed my soul a little bit, man. Just gonna let you know. You crushed my soul a little bit, man. Like, I don't know what to say, man. It hurts me that I don't know, man. The older I get, the more I look at my wife, and it makes it like every cough, every ailment in her body, every pain that she experiences just lets me know that we are getting closer to the time where something might happen to one of us. Like, the Lord bless us with a life partner, right? Or people in our lives that love us, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, mothers, fathers, you name it. Friends, co-workers, church members, people that we get real close to. And everything's beautiful when nothing's going wrong. But the blessing of old age is also witnessing people that we love get sick and pass away. And that's unfortunate. That's wow. Class of 96. I graduated high school in class in 96. Y'all a bunch of old heads.
And none of them asked Merrick Garland over the last 4 years one word about Jeffrey Epstein. How ironic is that? You know why? Because Donald Trump, the Dow right now is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin.
Pam Bondi, that was a bullshitty pivot. That was a horrible pivot. They ask you about the Epstein files, and you start yelling at them for not asking someone else about the Epstein files. And then you go on to give positives of what Trump has done in this country. And not saying that you're wrong, not saying that they didn't need to hear that information, but these e-files are serious. These files are serious. And people want to get to the bottom of it. And for you to pivot in that way and then smirk, like you look like you're smiling the entire time, and we're talking about the e-files. What's funny? What's funny? Like, what are you laughing at? I don't know if y'all saw that or not, but just check this out. She starts smiling, trying to figure out how she's going to pivot. And her pivot was not even a good pivot.
Ask Merrick Garland over the last 4 years one word about Jeffrey Epstein. How ironic is that? You know why? Because Donald Trump, the Dow right now is over $50,000. I don't know why you're laughing. You're a great stock trader, as I hear, Raskin. The Dow is over 50,000 right now. The S&P at almost 7,000. And the NASDAQ smashing records. Americans' 401ks and retirement savings are booming. That's what we should be talking about. We should be talking about making Americans safe. We should be talking about, what does a Dow have to do with anything? That's what they just asked. Are you kidding?
Mr. Jordan, Mr. Jordan.
Committee.
What is she hiding, man? What is she hiding? I gotta see what's going on, man. Hold on. I gotta see that video. I cannot find it. I gotta find the video of her saying the whole system will collapse. I'm not finding that video. I need to find that video. I need to find that video because that's shady. It's shady as F. It's shady as hell. Was that a video? Or was that a document? Well, where did she say that? Because I'm not finding that video of her saying that, and I want to see it. Yeah, I'm not finding it. Conservatives, how do y'all feel about Pam Bondi saying that, man? How do y'all feel about it? Because this is real shady. This is real freaking shady. Shout out to Turkey. Oh, there's a lot of deflecting. And hopefully you guys hold her accountable for this. Show me that you can be fair. Because what I'm seeing is that one side is showing that they blatantly are just not fair at all. They want to protect their own. But I want to know if y'all can be fair. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. Crypt Keeper. She was my partner in crime and spinal cancer, and a UTI took her. But God is great, brother in life and Christ. Beautiful soul. May God lift you up. Souls are the colors of the rainbow. Man, bless you, man. Bless you and your family, bro. That's not true. Tommy Pierce. Tommy Pierce, that's not true. Hopefully you're still here, but that's not true. The only people that gave two sugar honey iced teas about the Epstein files was conservatives. That's it. So it's funny to hear the outrage over the e-files. No, the conservatives always been concerned about it. And that's where you're wrong because let me see. I will send you the video of her saying that on IG. Yeah, just send it to my email so I can go ahead, or just put the link. If you can put the link in here, and I can go from there. Like that'll be dope. You've never heard me talk about the files, probably because you've never been on my channel listening to my commentary, brother. Like I've been talking about different things for a long time, and I doubt you've went through my whole catalog, have you? And don't go off of your own memory, believing that I never discussed something and thinking that it's never been an issue. Just so you know, the conservatives were the ones trying to get the Democrats to talk about the files for a long time. A long time. A long time. Just understand that. A long time. Why? Because Trump was the whistleblower on Jeff Epps. Just in case you ain't know. But guess who always knew that? The conservatives knew that he was a whistleblower. The conservatives knew that although him and Jeff Epps were friends before, that once he found out, no, you do need a lecture. You do need a lecture. Don't pull up with no dumb shit and then say, I don't need no lecture from you. I never heard. Nah, you need a lecture, nigga. And if you don't want a lecture, feel free to leave. But don't be coming over to nobody's platform and putting up lies as if they're truths and then saying, you don't need no lecture. Nah, that's exactly what your ass need. You and everybody else. Because y'all believe that the Democrats were the ones fighting for these files to come out, and they were not. The reason why is because a great majority of the Democrats are on the list. Y'all see what they do? They start arguments, then they run. This is what they do. Just because you never heard me talk about it don't mean that you were on my broadcast when I was talking about it. As a matter of fact, I got in trouble by MAGA and Mr. Tommy Pierce. I got in trouble by MAGA when Trump put out a post saying that if anybody want to continue discussing this fake Epstein thing, then you are not MAGA anymore. I discussed that. Were you here on that one, Tommy boy? Huh? No? Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think you were here on that one either. Let me see here. Hey Courtney, it sent me a whole list of this guy's um, Tammy girl. My bad, Tammy girl. It's not Tommy boy. It's Tammy girl. My bad. Charged to my mind, not my heart. It sent me a whole list of his videos. Which one is it? Because I have to go through them all. He don't have a picture of Pam Bondi on any of his thumbnails. Damn, it won't even let me. It won't even let me play it because I'm not logged in. It won't let me play it because I'm not logged in. That's nuts. Instagram suck, bro. Hey Tammy, where are you? I just want to expose the fact that you are lying. You're lying on me and conservatives. Don't think that you're just because. See, here's the thing, guys. Here's one thing I want y'all to understand, and she's not lying. She's just talking about what she knows. Conservatives and Democrats, we do this thing where we only listen to things that we put in our algorithm. If we're interested about the story, we will click it. We will click it and we will click it and we will click it. But then the whatever platform that we're on, it will show us more of what we've clicked. So if we're only clicking things that supports our democratic narrative, then we will only receive those things. You're not going to receive anything conservative from that. You're not going to receive another side or an objective view that's opposite of yours. You won't receive that. You're going to just receive the hive mind talking points that further make you believe that you're on the right side of history and other people are not. And you're going to believe that you are the only one that's correct. And that's not the case. And Tammy, I'm not attacking you. All I'm saying is this, because you said what you're lying about is that conservatives were not concerned about these e-files. And I'm telling you that conservatives were the first people talking about the e-files. Conservatives was talking about the e-files all throughout Trump's first what you call it? His first presidency. His first presidency, he's been talking about it. Before his first presidency, he was talking about it. When he was asked about Bill Clinton, hold on, listen. Hold on. Hold on. So, hold on one second. And this is weird. This is wild. This is before he even ran for president. This is before he even ran for president. And I just need for you to hear this right here. Hold on one second. Where is it? Hold on one second. Because it's people, and Tammy, I'm not attacking you at all. Honestly, it's one of those each one teach one moments. And hopefully you pick up what I'm trying to put down. Because hold on, just check this out. Check this out right here. And you talking about, you guys wasn't even talking about it until blah, blah, blah. Check this out.
Bill Clinton. Nice guy. Bill Clinton. Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems.
Epstein in your remarks about in the Q&A.
Well, I think he's got a problem. I mean,
what do you think the problem will be?
I don't know, but that island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew. He'll tell you about it. The island was an absolute cesspool. So,
the Clintons are friends
and he's
of
been
yours,
there
right?
for many
The
times.
Clintons are friends
Well,
of
I
yours.
can't say friends, but I know
You're
them.
friendly. You know them.
They play at my clubs a lot. I have clubs, and everybody likes to play
Are you
at my
saying
clubs.
there's a political problem for her if she runs for president?
It could be a political problem. Look, he could be a political problem. Right now, he's Teflon, and right now, maybe not. But he could end up being a political problem.
This was in 2015. This was in 2015. This was in 2015. Where'd she go? Tammy, you still here? This was in 2015. What do you have to say now? What do you have to say now? 2015. This was in 2015. And I also want to point out the fact that nobody ever accused Trump of doing anything to him. I know you don't, and and this is the part that bothers me because I do give a crap and you don't. So why are you amongst other people who give a crap and want to see justice served? And we've always wanted to see justice served, but a person like yourself who don't even give a crap about them kids, you don't care about the victims, you don't care about none of that. None of it. You don't give a sugar honey iced tea. And I'm telling you, and I'm showing you evidence, you don't care about it. And that's unfortunate. Because these are the people we're talking to. And these are the people who are amongst us. They don't care. They just want their side to look good. Regardless if some kids had to be accosted or eaten. Regardless if some women had to disappear and have to do some of the most degrading things in the world, regardless of that, regardless of Pizzagate turning out to be true. Don't they always not give a sugar honey iced tea when they find out that they're wrong? Hmm? When they find out that they're wrong, they don't care. But when they introduce the conversation to people, they care. But when they start losing an argument, they don't care. But when they find new evidence that make them feel like they are right, they care again. So if you've never cared, then stay up off my damn line then, talking bullshit. You sound stupid. Like, because you're talking to a bunch of people who actually do care. You sound dumb as hell, Tammy. All right? And and I'm with Hadassah when I say this. It's highly unfortunate that you will have this type of character when it comes to children. No, I didn't say you're stupid. Maybe somebody else did, but you're definitely evil. You're definitely evil, and that's unfortunate. That's highly unfortunate. One of the first graduates of Quality Learning Center. Can't listen. If the person who's talking about, man, let's just stop talking about it right now. Let's just get over it. Obviously, Trump knows something, and some of the people that he does business with, or have done business with, or some of the big wigs in the game, they're on this list. He's been shown all of the proof, and he's like, his people have been shown all of the proof, and they've made a list of all these names, and he's just like, you know what, this is a lose-lose. We got to find a way to bring some justice for these girls and boys, but he's going to be screwed too, and that's the part that I don't like. And Tammy, one more thing to Tammy. The beautiful part about being in a room filled with conservatives and libertarians and people who are more open-minded than the Dems, the fact is that we actually want to see justice served for the victims. That's what we want to see justice served for. You just want to protect your side and your people. We don't give a damn about protecting our side. And a bunch of the victims have spoken out, by the way. Shout out to Hugh Mangus for that. A bunch of the victims have spoken out. So it's one of them damn if you do, damn if you don't type of things. And yeah, it's just unfortunate that that's where we are right now. Pam Bondi. Yeah, Pam Bondi just doing her job right now. She ain't know what she signed up for. And when she seen all that evidence, ain't no backing up now, Pam. Sorry, Pam. Ain't no backing up now. They clowning you on the internet. All over the internet, they clowning Pam Bondi. And I can't even check out the, like, I'm trying to check out the real reason. 1 second. Excuse me. Oh yeah, breaking news. LeBron James got a triple-double last night. And he's 41 years old. And he got a triple-double. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists. For all those people want to know who's the best player that ever played the game of basketball. It is not Michael Jordan, and it is not Larry Bird, and it is not Kobe Bean Bryant. It is Michael Jordan. I mean, it was LeBron James. That's what it is. LeBron James. All right? Just want to put that out there. I wasn't right the first time. That was a slip up. It's LeBron James. Okay, it's not LaFlop James. It's LeBron James. All right. Everybody who say Michael Jordan, you clearly don't know a damn thing about basketball. You don't know a damn thing about basketball. LeBron James is the GOAT, and Michael Jordan was once the GOAT, and he had his crown removed by LeBron James. LeBron James. Talking about. I cannot find this damn video. Crypt Keeper, man. Brother. Crypt Keeper. My heart is with you, man. Yeah, my heart is with you, Crypt Keeper. For real. My heart is with you, brother.
I think that minorities have a harder time getting ID. Do you think there's any credibility to that?
No, because I'm a minority and I have an ID.
You have an ID?
My own children, they have ID.
You have an ID?
I have ID.
Okay.
My high school children have ID.
How do you prove who you are and not someone else when you go in and try to vote?
By knowing your social security number.
Social security number?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because anybody can get ID.
That's what I say.
Anybody can get ID. I think that's just an excuse.
I don't think it's discrimination at all. I mean, it's pretty standard. You have to have an ID in America, whether you're black, white, Indian. It doesn't really matter.
Do you have an ID?
I actually do have an ID.
Okay, good.
I have my ID.
You have ID?
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm figuring.
Was it any trouble for you to get one?
No.
Was it hard? Okay. All right.
If it's hard for some seniors to get out, if you're talking about the seniors, maybe, if it's hard for them to get out, go around and get them, take them out. They have non-driver's ID. But, I mean, who's to say if you go in the voting booth, that's me?
I think everybody should have ID.
Everybody,
So they know who's who.
you need to know who's who.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go ask some blacks about voter ID to see how they feel about it. And these blacks are simply letting people know, yeah, we need IDs for everything else, so why not? But the people who represent them, the Democrats who represent them, want them to shut the hell up because they're speaking off script. When you're speaking off script, those Democrats want you to shut the hell up. That's exactly what they want. Courtney, I'm going to do my research. I am. I'm gonna look into it. I really don't want to look into it, but I'm going to. I didn't even.
Just stated that the SAVE Act is an attack on civil rights and is racist. Could you just explain that further? Because 76% of Black Americans support the SAVE Act, according to CNN.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, we find it racist because at the end of the day, it's targeting Black communities with a cost burden. We've been through this historically, right? Where we've been prohibited from voting because we didn't know how many bubbles were in a soap bar. And so this is just a new iteration of that, and we're very focused on defeating it.
But if 76% of Black Americans support voter ID,
I don't believe that's 76%.
CNN reported it.
Well, that's possible. That's possible.
Okay.
But I do not agree with it.
Okay, hold on one second. This is weird what she says right here. Hold on one second.
Because 76% of Black Americans support the SAVE Act, according to CNN.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, we find it racist because at the end of the day, it's targeting Black communities.
At the end of the day, voter ID targets Black communities and Black communities only. Do all white people have their IDs or something? It's more white people in this world than there are, I mean, in this country than there are Black people. But they're saying that voter ID targets Black communities primarily.
With a cost burden. We've been through this historically, right?
And she said it targets them with a cost burden. A cost burden. So now we have to pay something extra in order to vote? Is that what she's saying? We got to pay money to vote?
Where we've been prohibited from voting because we didn't know how many bubbles were in a soap bar. And so this is just a new iteration of that.
I don't know what the many bubbles in a soap bar is, but that sounds ridiculous. And Larry Bird did not play against real ballers. Larry Bird played against OGs. He played against good players. But the ballers he played against were not more skilled than today's basketball players. And y'all, for everybody that's talking about Larry Bird and Michael Jordan, blah, 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 y'all just showing me now that y'all are not real basketball fans. Y'all don't know a damn thing about basketball. Respectfully.
And we're very focused on defeating it.
But if 76% of Black Americans support voter ID,
I don't believe that's 76%.
CNN reported it.
Well, that's possible. That's possible.
Okay.
But I do not agree with it.
It's possible that the poll exists. It's possible that 76% of the people, Black people, agreed, but she don't agree with it because Black people agree with it, and it goes against her narrative. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. She needs things to look like race issues in order for her to continue to do her job. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible, man. This is the world we're in right now. Like the writing's on the wall, just like with Tammy. The writing's on the wall, but if you choose to believe opposite of what you see, then that is delulu. That's delusion. Like, that's ridiculous. It's straight delusion. That's nuts, man. Let's see if the numbers are correct. Let's see what they're really talking about here. Hold on one second. Let's see what they're really talking about. I care about basketball all the time, humongous. And I don't like your name, by
It's
the
the
way.
racial breakdown on this, right? Because I think a lot of people make the argument that people of color, non-white Americans, have a harder time procuring a photo ID to vote. But even here, take a look here. Favorite photo ID to vote. 85% of white people favor it. 82% of Latino. 76% of black Americans favor it. So the bottom line is this. Voter ID is not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country. It is not controversial by party, and it is not controversial by race.
Did y'all see that? Hopefully y'all take a screenshot of this right here. Like, just so y'all can send to your friends like Tammy. I don't think Tammy's still here. And if she is, she's probably just doing her research to try to combat anything that we've said. And she's probably really pissed off at Courtney, to keep it honest with y'all. But even 82% of Latinos said, yeah, I want to show my ID. Here's what they don't understand. People who worked hard for what they got, they don't mind doing things the right way. You understand? Like, people don't mind showing their IDs if they worked hard for what they got. Like, this is my thing. 82% of Latinos voted for this. 76% of black people voted for this. White people, y'all pretty much vote for everything racist. Anything, something racist? Yeah, we voting for it. Yes. The 15% of white people are not racist, by the way. Those are the people who did not vote for voter ID. Those are the only white people in the world who are not racist.
Bottom line is this. Voter ID is not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country. It is not controversial by party, and it is not controversial by race. The vast majority of Americans agree with Nicki Minaj that, in fact, you should have a photo ID to be able to vote. Okay, what's the racial breakdown on this, right? Because
he said they agree with Nicki Minaj. He said they agree with Nicki Minaj. When did Nicki Minaj say something about it? Just because you type in all caps don't mean anything. Like, all caps don't mean a damn thing. It don't mean that you're making a valid point because you're in all caps. Hopefully you understand that. Like, it doesn't. I mean, it got your post scene, but he said, F your voter ID. Okay. Got it. Gotcha. Hopefully you ain't got your ID whenever you go to buy liquor. Hopefully you ain't got your ID whenever you go to basketball and football events. Hopefully you ain't got your ID whenever you're driving somewhere and the police pull you over. Hopefully you ain't got your ID then. Call it racist then. When the police pulls you over and asks for your driver's license, I want you to say to them, that's racist. Why I gotta have my voter ID? That's racist. Here, lowercase, for the king of bootlicking. I love these people. All right. So, what do y'all think about that so far? What y'all think? Everybody that voted, sent their votes in on that poll, that CNN poll, are racist. They're all racist, man. And I'm talking about the black ones. I'm talking about the Latino ones. I'm talking about the white ones. Especially all whites are racist. All whites are racist. All white people are. Like, that's Democrats have been teaching that for years, and I went to that school. So yeah. Yep. Let me see here. Hakeem Jeffries. Let me see here. All right. Yeah, so I am going to do my my research. Oh, I found the video from Pam Bondi. Yes, I found it. Oh yeah, I found it. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I found it. The Democrats are going to like this because I found it.
Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. You think you can do this shit to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga, 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this bitch. You will never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you're fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on and walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Okay. All right. All right. So King Kong ain't got a damn thing on Pam Bondi. Got it. Got it. All right. Yeah, she got mad, didn't she? Haters will say that this was AI. It was not. It was actually Pam Bondi. It was actually Pam Bondi. Wow. Yep. Let's see here. All right. Okay. AOC's breasts. All right. Black people fighting. Okay. Hundreds and fifties. Tig-O bitties. All right. I'm not finding what I'm looking for. Oh, yes. Okay. I did want to find this one right here. This is one video I wanted to find. Have y'all heard about the young lady from HGTV named Nicole Curtis? Apparently, she was the host of their TV show called Rehab Addict, and she put out a word that I've never in my life heard before. And I thought I was the king of saying N words. I mean, I've been saying N word ever since I've been 2. But this is not AI, guys. Nicole Curtis has coined a new word.
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart nigger. What the fuck is that I just said? Oh, Nick, you gotta, can you kill that? No, I got 35 minutes. Oh, fuck my life.
Hold on, wait a minute. What?
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart nigger. What the fuck is that I just said? Oh, Nick, you gotta, can you kill that? No, I got 35 minutes. Oh, fuck my life.
That was a new one. That was a new one. Please let me know in the comments if you've ever heard somebody. Well, no. Let me know in the comments, just a thumbs down, if you've heard that comment before, or if you heard it said that way before, or a thumbs up if you have. Be honest with me. Have you ever heard it said that way? Or have you ever said it that way? Thumbs up or thumbs down. That's all I require. Just a thumbs up or thumbs down. I need to know. I gotta know. Have you ever said it that way? Nah. She said fart nigga with the hard ER. It wasn't like fart nigga. This is fart nigger. Never and never. I've heard a lot of bad words, but not that combo. I've never said it that way. Okay, Scoop. I see you, Scoop. I see you. Yeah. Yeah. Fart nigga. Fart nigga. Fart nigga. I'm sure a lot of people who are tuning in with their phones have heard it before. I'm certain y'all have. Farfik Nugan. Jimmy Rig. She wasn't calling anybody that. You know, it's like walking to the bathroom in the middle of the night and you hit your toe against the rail of the bed, or in my case, our sofa, or I don't know why my wife put a sofa inside the bedroom. A sofa or the chase, and you yell out, and a bad word, like you just fuzz. Mine is the F word, but not fart nigga. Yeah, not fart nigga. So nobody has ever said that or heard that term before. So, if anything, Nicole Curtis, I give you props for coming up with your own term. Whenever when you're trying to, was she doing electrical work? I think she was trying to screw up a shelf. Yeah, she was trying to screw a shelf. She lost her job, by the way. She lost her job from the show. Like she got kicked from the show, Rehab Addict. I don't know if they stopped that show altogether, but I noticed she lost her job. She's a nice looking lady. She's a hustler. She's a grinder. But even in 2026, baby girl, you cannot say that word and keep your job. You cannot say that word and keep your job. And I know some people are like, man, why she lose her job for simply saying the F word? That word is still offensive to some people, guys. Just in case you don't know. Yeah, just in case you don't know. Let me see here. I mean, people make mistakes, though, guys. I mean, they make mistakes all the time. This one right here is for the Democrats. The person that you voted for to become the president, she made a mistake a couple of times. Check this out.
Middle of a crisis caused by this pandemic that is a public health crisis. We're looking at over 220 million Americans who just in the last several months died.
We are in the midst of a public health epidemic that has taken the lives of over 220 million Americans in just the last several months.
There's literally only 330 million people in the United States, give or take. So what she's saying is that the pandemic in 2020 took the lives of more than 80% of our country. No, more than 70% of our country. That's a lot of people. 220 million people died. There's only 330 plus million people in the United States. 7.4 billion people worldwide. And she's saying that 220 Americans died. And she didn't only say it one time. She said it at two separate events. You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy will say whatever you put on the teleprompter. And I think some of her team was just having fun. Like they didn't want to be at work anyway. So let's mess with Kamala. Let's put some things on the teleprompter. And I'm sure she'll read it. It's like Mikey. Mikey will eat anything. Right? She will read anything. Because she did it twice. She did it twice. Jared, what's going on, brother? She said 220 million people died, leaving 110 million left in our country. She's a genius. She's a goddamn genius. Kamala Burgundy. Kamala daggone Burgundy. Gotta love her. I know I talked Sugar Honey Iced Tea about Pam Bondi, but I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the highlights because she cooked Jasmine Crockett. And I don't know if you guys seen this. Yeah. Kamala Burgundy. She will say anything. I'm Ron Burgundy. Put a question mark. I'm Kamala Harris. She will say it just like that.
Congressman, thank you, my friend, for many years. I find it interesting that she didn't even want to try, Congresswoman Crockett, to ask any questions because she certainly did not condemn her leader, Hakeem Jeffries, for taking money from Jeffrey Epstein after Epstein was convicted. And I will be brief to give you your time, Congressman. This is what she didn't want to talk about. Texas, from Cuba, convicted, homicide, arson, weapon offense.
Convicted. So what we talking about? Convict some of these perpetrators that rape these women that are sitting behind you that you refuse to even acknowledge they are here.
Time belongs to the gentleman from Kansas.
Mr. Chairman, could I have a few seconds back to make up for the yelling? Thank you, General.
Wow. She made Jasmine Crockett get up and leave. She made Jasmine Crockett get up and leave. That's kind of interesting. Wow. Wow. She made Jasmine Crockett get up and leave, bro. That's huge. How many people can say that they did that? Hey, Courtney, we trying to be on Pam Bondi's side. Stop it. Stop being objective. It is a poop show, man. This whole thing is delirious. This whole thing is wild. It's wacky. And this is another reason why I don't go out of my way to cover these stories, because all of them are in cahoots with criminals. All of them. It's absolutely a circus. It's absolutely a circus. It's most certainly a circus. Guys, thank y'all so much for being a part of the live stream today. I don't know if you all have seen this, but I have to show it to you. In my videos, I've been talking about Mito Blue. This methylene blue, right? Really small blue capsules. Amazing. And the potency is almost double what you see on Alex Jones's channel, where he's talking about the liquid that you drink. I want you to go to blueturner.com, put in LFR20 so that you receive 20% off. You're going to get a 30 to 60 day supply, adjustable shipping frequency, free shipping, and you can cancel it anytime. Y'all go ahead and take it, man. Let me know what y'all think. And don't forget to put in that code so you get 20% off. Blueturner.com for any of you guys who are interested in like methylene blue and those type of things. You actually pay attention to your circadian rhythm, your cortisol levels. You find it difficult to go to sleep at night. You're still focusing on many other things, many other tasks. Your thoughts are just ruminating over something or many somethings, and you can't get it to where you're just mellowed out and you can just go to sleep and enjoy your sleep. Try this Mito Blue. Try it. All right. If you want to know more about it, feel free to go to the link inside of my descriptions, very first link in the descriptions. Go to the website. That's the website. And read up on it. Do your own due diligence. If it's for you, cool. If it's not for you, cool. All right? But I do want you to look into it. Even if you want to look into it just to cuss me out. And I also want to say this. The owner lowered the price for my people because I told him before, some people said it was too expensive. And he said, oh, word? Okay, fine. Then let's make it less expensive. Let's get them in the door so that they can try it and see for themselves. You know what I mean? After you purchase it, I want you to send me an email. Let me know so I can welcome you to the Blue Pea Club. That might go over some people's heads, but I'm sure people who are familiar with Mito Blue, they caught it, they understand it, they completely get it. But make sure y'all call me so I can so I can welcome you to the Blue Pea Club. Also, man, I want to say thank y'all again for your thoughts, for your prayers, not only for myself, but for one another. I love the fact that you guys are a community of individuals who care about one another. I'm not that great at managing a community. I'm okay at curating one, but I'm not that great at managing one. Only because I'm not really the people person that I thought I was when I was younger. I used to think I was a people person, and then got into a business that's all about the people, which is content creation. And yeah, realizing that I'm not necessarily a people person. I would much rather be in the house with my wife and kids if they're here, but they're all grown now. That kind of makes me sad, but the other side of that is them not being grown. But I just like being around my family. That's it. The Lord blessed me with a family, and I take great appreciation in it, like great joy in it. So yeah, Sugar Shane, I'm not trying to blow, man. I'm not trying to blow up or nothing. Thank you, though. I appreciate you, brother. Crypt Keeper Chuck. Just want you to know, man, you're on my heart, man. You and your family. And I appreciate your testimony. The Bible says itself that we are healed by other people's testimony and the power of the blood of Jesus, the blood of the Lamb. And I'm sure a lot of people will hear your testimony and they will receive something positive from it. For everybody who tuned in to our broadcast today, and you are anti-MAGA, anti-Trump, anti-conservative, I want to say thank you for giving me a part of your time. I appreciate you. And for everybody who are MAGA or are conservative or libertarian, or at least you have an objective view of politics and you don't hate my guts for being on this side, I thank you guys as well. Thank you so much for being a part of everything we do over here. Definitely trying to pull myself together to do more content. I really am. It's not really about doing the content. It's about the content that I do. This whole political landscape is not very sexy right now. People have lost their damn minds and want to fight over every little thing, want to call everything racist, and want to say everything is hateful when they're on the hate-filled side. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. People are losing friendships and relationships, and they're losing their family members over their political stance. And I think that's dumb as hell. Do you know how stupid you have to be to not be able to have a conversation with someone that you love because of how they voted, but be so willing to boot them out of your life as if you're this grand prize? You're not no grand prize. For anybody that look at me and say, Van, you voted for Trump, you can no longer be in my life, I only got 2 words for you. Fuck you. I ain't in no race to be in nobody's life. Why should I want to be in somebody's life where I have to vote like you, or I have to agree with everything you say in order to be in your presence? Nah. Miss me with that bull sugar honey iced tea, Jack. I don't want to have no parts to do with you. Same way you ain't got no parts, you don't want to have no parts to do with me. You know what I'm talking about? If you are a part of the LFR family, content creators, or you're in the coaching and whatnot, pull up so we can rap for a little bit. If you have time, okay? I would love to speak to you guys. I would love to see you just for a moment. Pull up. But I'm about to shut it down. And I won't have y'all for long. I just want to see you, see how y'all doing, catch up, and that's about it. All right. All right. For everybody else, thank y'all so much. Courtney, I am going to do my due diligence. I'm looking at the I got to log into my Instagram on my computer in order to check Instagram posts, and I haven't been logged in for a minute. And frankly, I got to go find my daggone password. Jared, it was good seeing you, brother. Louis B. Fishing. Shane, thank you so much for everything. B, always appreciate you pulling up and being a part of whatever we have going on. I really appreciate you. Courtney, you're amazing. Thank you so much for everything. Wheezy Unfiltered, you already know. So much love for you. So much love for you. And I hope you guys continue to do your thing, come back. And Hadassah was the very first one to pull up. And I really appreciate you. And I wish you all the best on your channel and everything, because y'all need to watch out for Hadassah. Hadassah is one of those people where she is very much focused on being successful at this thing called content creation. And she will be. She most certainly will be. And she already is in her own right. She already is. She's doing some great things. Hadassah inspires. If you haven't checked her out already, make sure you do. Same thing for WTF for real. Shout out to MJ. Don't forget, help Renee Suzanne celebrate her 100K subscribers. And also Emily did it. Help her celebrate her 100K subscribers as well. And hopefully YouTube does the right thing and give them their plaques, because they earned it. They bust their tails for it, and they didn't do anything wrong in the process. So don't make them suffer for that. Okay? Everybody, thank y'all so much again. Y'all have an amazing day. And hit me up if you want to know how to do this YouTube thing. Peace. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.